Hazard takes aim and crosses.
Pa bra.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zašto ja nemam nijedan bullet header, brate? Nijedno.
Pinches it off him.
Koji to skaš?
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's
signaling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for
counter-attack. Ovo kad vidim, sere mi se. Šta? Nemoj stani. Me jebe da svira penal, brate, za ovo.
Nije penal.
Man. Aj, važi. Znači, kakva glupost. Pa je kao da jeste, zato sam mi rekao da. Znači, glupost neviđena. Bože me sačuvaj. Šutni bre, bravo. Pa realno, brate. Znači, iznervirao me ovaj sad faul da je to nešto nemoguće, brate.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Ne, vratimo, pa da.
Milan go into the lead.
Boli te kurac.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Hazard. Paris Saint-Germain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Guardiola. And it's Valverde. Spread it left. Back into the middle. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible... It goes for a shot!
Vidim i ne mogu. Znači, vidim, brat. Tišo gore, majmun. Kakav preokret je, evo. Ali još nije kraj. A možda jeste. Možda jeste. A već šta ne bi sad momci? Gledamo, majte, ovaj beži dole. Pa u pičku materiju. Gledaj si Rafal, pa hoći. Namjerno ovo, ja ne volim, pa ne volim ja ovo, ali... Ovo je glupost, brat. Moj više ne igra, brat.
Ma razočarali su igru.
Pa kako ne, noge mu polomio.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And back it goes.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Ne, nego lepo sve kreni. Odjednom nešto jebu, brat. Šta dešava, ne znam. Ali da, ima još vremena.
Leicester cuts out the pass. Milan finding their passes. Mateus. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that has been clubbed away. Hazard. It's Roberto Carlos. Knocks it into space. Oh, nice touch. Valverde. Chips it through. With that dink over the top. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Messi powering forward here.
That's
fabulous. And that's been intercepted.
Well stopped.
Just 5 minutes left.
Oof, bro. Kakav dribling.
Just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ah!
And the shot! And it's Hullet. Kaká. Messi. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Mateus tries to play it through.
Hey!
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Dobro, da kasniješ se.
And he's had it nicked away. Kaká. Adriano with... And that's it.
Dobro.
A game that is a tale of one that got
Idemo
away.
dalje.
A position
Evo.
of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never
Čekaj da im
going to win
pošaljemo
like that.
grupu koja će neko da gleda.
Samo sekundu da vidim nešto. Ko to kasnije?
Može li bre, a? Može?
Može, bre.
Nije sad ni vremenost. Nisam sad. Ali tebe, drži moj telefon.
So welcome one and all to a
Otvori
picturesque
izmast.
evening here. A clear night, all the
Otvori ga.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd
Stisni
can
pauzu,
embrace.
dobro.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm
Ja
happy
sam
to
tu.
inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Nis. Kako zakače ulicu nabijem. A, nije u drvo. Proveri me... Vidiš. Proveri me sve društvene mreže, broj telefona. Proveri da je svuda blokirana. Ajde, dobro. Idemo. Idemo od tebe, a?
And that gets things running.
Tako valjda.
Tako, brate moj. Sad ćemo lagano s
I
tobom.
think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's
Evo
overall
ga.
shape
Jao,
by
kako
linking
nije
well front and
prošla.
back.
Now it's Kaka, spread it left. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
We've seen many free role players that
I
have
broji i
graced the
sve.
game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hazard. Well, that has not gone well. Kaka. Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Moj da
Chiellini with a
sviraš.
fine tackle. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Kaka. Looking tidy in possession here. Mateus. Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Messi. Oh, well
Bravo.
beat out. No margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Decent chance!
Šta je odbranio, jebo. Da.
Rijkaard out towards the flank. Now it's Kaka. Kaka! Oh, it's come off.
Gdje je
the
Govač je dao
upright.
to gol, dem ga ustavljeno.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Kaka usually is from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Real chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had it taken off him. Mateus. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Kaka. And Gullit!
Jebem ga.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done
Što mi
the hard
kafe,
part,
molim?
you'll be slightly disappointed
Huh?
not to make more of it.
Ako? Džaje. Ćao, Tejić. Ćao, Čirko mala. Što menjamo? Da menjamo, bre, 30 minuta.
Ne menjam, sam poruku piše. Izvini. Evo je.
Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Valverde.
Oh.
He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball.
Jao.
Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer. Valverde. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And there's green grass ahead of him. Messi!
Messi, go,
The keeper has
završi.
reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Good running, strong and purposeful. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And He's made sure that's not getting through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ne, pa ti ne moj da daš loptu.
Into the channel. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Tries a shot.
Haju, Lele!
Off the post.
Treći.
Deftly away. Ah, he's given it away.
A Messi, valjda si brži, jebem ga. Šta je sad? Offset. To je Messi retard.
That pass isn't the best. Pull it. And he's had it nicked away.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Bem te sudio u dupe.
Brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Valverde. Messi running with the ball. And this is Adriano.
Jose.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Adriano. Će da graješ ti klupu koliko ja vidim. Mora će izađe neka njegova kartica.
Pa moguće.
Šta radimo sad?
Poruka sam, izvini.
Pišeš poruke, ali igramo futbol, jebem ga.
Evo zadnje.
Pauziram ovdje.
To je to. Evo, izvini.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kaká. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mateus. Valverde. Azar. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left.
Milan have turned with a human blockade. This is top defence. That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Nicely spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling.
Ma kako, nisam ti stigao. Mržu to.
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
The
invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee. Such a smart
finish.
And the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Ideš ti u kurac. Torres. Što je teklo mi vreme?
Pa malo si pravio pauze.
Da, brat. Ništa, eto. Da.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. No time for changes on both sides actually.
Nisam ni stigao da ga stavim da budu napadi, evo. Da, ne već. I ovako ćete pobediti.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Well, it's a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Now it's Torres. He shifted it to the flank. Shot could... Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This has become one superb game of football. Shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard does really well to win the ball there. Great vision. Piqué cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Del Piero.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's been cut out, well played. Pull it. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's been slipped through. And Del Piero!
Ma dai, more, brate.
Wonderful from Del Piero! A
Aj,
finish
važno.
of true class! And they're back in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Trash.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
He's beaten the last man. Torres!
Da, braniš ti ovo, Torres. Da,
Terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next. Paris Saint-Germain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Pass interception, his positioning was spot on. And this is Luis Suarez. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back, and they'll have another go. Valverde. And it's Guardiola. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Ej bre, majkon jebem ti tebe baš.
Ajde.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero proves just a little bit. And Del Piero! It's a goal!
Glupost ne viđem.
Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
I sviramo on te krajeve glupoteknice.
So that's it, it is all over.
2-0.
Saint-Germain were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
Molim?
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Yeah.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Very good evening to you all.
You like it too? Legi. Legi, tato, legi. Ja samo ispušim cigaru gore razilazim. Me čuješ?
Aj.
Nikola, nije govna. To je tek 2-0, ti znaš da je puštam, brate.
Da.
Pa Nikola ne piše.
Šta hoće?
Pa piše video stream. Sad će vidiš leću.
A šta je govno, Nikola?
Pa zezno se kaže, da li može nekog ti da pobediš? Za babe. Da, znaš ti Nikola, brate. Ispušim samo jednu cigaru. I tu sam. Pa zaprati me na YouTube pa će čitaš od tebe. Imaš ti kanal na YouTube?
Imam.
Pa zaprati me.
Jesam.
Evo izbacam u grupu. Jesi? Pa samo možete čitaš komentare što piše Nikola.
Ja bre mora igram futbol, bre, čitam komentari i da igram futbol. No Nikola, on mnogo lud.
Evo ga, piše u grupu.
Gde si, ženo? Kaži. Šta hoćeš? Idi mi kuva jednu aparatsku kaficu da popijem, da se razbudim, da mogu ovoga Mišu da i cepam s više od 5 razlike.
Pozdravi žena, brate.
Valjda treba da spavaš.
O bre. Moram Mišu s 5 razlike da ga i cepam, pa onda ću spavam.
A uvijek dobra muzika bila je pes, brate.
Imaš Mišo, bre, foru
Šta?
da biraš koga napadača da ubacim.
Bože, sad ti pobeđujemo obavezno. 3 za
Znači
redom.
možeš da
redom.
biraš između Ibrahimovića, Adriana, Ročka, Suareza i Forlana. Možda izabereš koga god
Ne,
hoćeš.
3 za redom ti pobeđujem sad. To je bilo samo zebancija za stream, brate.
Za stream.
O, brate moj.
Što stream je, već?
Sad će vidiš.
Ma ne sumnjam.
Si spreman?
Uvek.
Ajde, i ja.
Nećeš da biraš napadača? Nećeš, dobro.
Može.
Dobro.
Čekaj samo da se namestim. Sad budi spreman.
Ja sam bre ready.
I ja.
Sad gledam bre, ovo što si izbacao, ali imaš bre negde klip da si me pobedio jedno.
Pa nisam streamao futbol, evo sad prvi put.
Jebem ga, sam vidio utakmicu kad smo igrali pre 2-3 dana.
Pa nisam
I
streamao,
tu sam
brate.
te bio pobedio.
Pa nisam streamao, nego
Klip
sam ti
neki od 15
snimio...
minuta.
Ne, snimio sam ovaj tvoj gol.
Ma klip od 15 minuta ima cijela utakmica. Live. Uf.
Evo. Čekaj, stavim drugu slušalicu. Neću biti, Ivane. Gledaj sad, Ivane, ovo. Vidi sad ovu igru.
Ne znam šta ti kažeš.
Si spreman? Evo. Evo.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
To, ženo, sila.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Penguin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Neće, Nikola, neće.
Already started here.
Gledaj samo.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. Valverde.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Valverde. That's a good ball out wide. Passing nice and neat. And he's in on goal. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Neatly clipped into space.
Ročko je tu primanje.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Challenge just a bit on the firm
Ovo je s leđa, brate, ovo je crveni direktan. Doviđenja, prijetno.
Što crveni je?
Pa izvini, brate, s leđa.
Scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Teško, Borazmaj.
Šta?
Odgovaram Nikoli na chat.
Dobro.
I da nije dobio crveni, isto đavo tako. Malo sam se zezao.
Ušto jako zezao.
A sad igram ozbiljno, Nikola.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice looking ball. Bullish header!
Ej, Kaka.
Great build up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. To Hazard. Roberto Carlos. Chiellini. Distributed tidily. And it's Guardiola. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. And here's the chance to counter. Messi. Looking for the run. Ibrahimovic.
Ti dok se okreneš.
Del Piero is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Roberto Carlos, and he welcomes it in. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to play him in. Half an hour played now. Searching passes played there. Cross into the box. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Valverde. Guardiola. Goes looking wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Ne, ništa, moram ga izbacim opet. Ovog čoveka nema ni mojega.
Out to the right. Costa Curta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mateus. That's Guardiola. And it's Valverde. Played back in. Nice sequence of passes, this. Guardiola. And it's Valverde. Now Costa Curta. Guardiola. Looking for options for movement. Del Piero. Short changes him with that pass. Mateus. It's a really well-measured ball. Del Piero. Messi.
Ćao, vidim, brate.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Valverde. Ibrahimovic.
Faul jebote.
Free kick. Well, he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4. Lascia il campo per il numero 24.
And we're off again.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi receives it in a wide position. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time. Goes for a shot!
Hey,
Torres! Păcate ver că emoji de majmun.
Of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something
Marmun.
very memorable
Marmun.
or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A 1-0 lead established.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Good read, needed to be. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Out towards the flank. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Hazard swings in across. Mateus!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well
I
played.
bre, Račko, pa gdje se vraćaš na bijenu za
That has
majku?
not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Hazard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Paris
13.
Saint-Germain with the corner.
Cristiano
They're
Ronaldo.
first.
Viene sostituito con il numero 20.
He's gone backward here. Big chance! And another try!
Jebem ga usta ga jebem.
Guardiola. And he was alert to it. Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's intervened well there. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. So the team's separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0.
Pa nije tu dole sam čovek. Nabijem te na kurac.
But you have to admire their commitment to goals.
One 1-0 as we head towards the end. Threads one in. And Del Piero! Oh, that could cost them.
Del Piero was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Now it's Messi. Guardiola, who's set up one goal so far. Can he get away here? Tries to play it through. Del Piero in acres of space out wide. Ibrahimovic! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Looking for the run. And this is Ibrahimovic. Del Piero.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Messi. 1 minute to add according to the board.
2-1 buraz moj.
So
Idemo dalje.
it is all over. Paris Saint-Germain have
Bravo.
done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just.
Je?
What's in the cup?
Ja, protiv tebe ne menjam ništa.
Ni ja, Bože, nikad. To bilo zjezanje, znam ti kažem.
Da.
Ovo je sad na stream, razumiješ?
Da. Ali gledaj Nikola.
2-1.
Što Nikola je?
I'm Peter Drury and providing analysis and
2-1, idemo dalje.
will be Jim Becklin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
The midfield three.
Nema veze, brate, pobjeda.
Ibrahimovic! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has been slung wide.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ball is over the line.
Well, full-back biases aside, it's hard not to admire a player like Maicon, a player who offers so much going forwards.
And backwards, surely.
Yeah, backwards too. I mean, having him in your lineup is like having three players in one. He's defensively sound enough to be an old-fashioned full-back while having the attacking prowess of a winger.
And he's sure, therefore, to be one of the busiest players on the pitch today. Guardiola. Messi. And it's Guardiola. Spread out to the left. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Zašto žurim?
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's played it back. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Kaká. That has ended up in no man's land. Mateus. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Hazard. Played out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Back towards the middle. Kaká producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Valverde. He's shifted it to the flank. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Costa Curta has it in a wide position. And he's gone backward here. And this is Hazard. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Kaká. Adriano. He has found the way through. Opts to play it. And Hullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Maldini. Looking for options for movement. And he gets big! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Mateus. Played into space out wide. Oh, that was vital. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Guardiola. Now it's Neymar. Adriano. He's away! Adriano! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind.
There's the whistle for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Idi bre, uplaši me, jebem ti lebac.
Cambio di giocatori.
Može?
Ovo neke izmene na poluvreme, šta?
Da, može?
Što izmene, može, je.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, they can break here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, this looks sharp. It's
Što sam te zajedno. Kako mogu da uvati na volej?
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Maldini is very much of the non-shall pass school of defending.
Idi bre, Julić.
Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Valverde. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's in a great position here. Paris Saint-Germain still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Messi. Now it's Kaká. Azar. To Guardiola. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots!
Yes, jebem te usta.
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Rekao Nikola, ovaj Torres izmišljen igrač.
Izmišljen, brat.
Izmišljen.
Michael. Good ball, good take. And he's intervened well there. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
He's in plenty of space here. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well for his man. Adriano!
Što mu je doda jebote?
What has happened here?
Šta ima da mu dodajem kumatu?
Oh, facing up to his adversary.
Sam bio gore.
This is a formidable matchup. And Messi!
Teško, brat.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nije to dal Piero.
Sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Počeka Dekić uđe u drugo poluvreme, sad još malo.
Ma nek uđe nego. Kaže, nema šut kao Del Piero.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mateus.
Gle, u sreći.
Azar. Valverde. Pinches it off him.
Pa ne, faul nije, ništa. Gle, zapamtio mi kocku. Jao, kakva glupost.
Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Some really good ball movement. Out to the left it goes. Passing nice and neat. And it's Valverde. Looking tidy in possession here.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Out towards the flank. Passes short and sharp. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes.
Kasnim.
And it's been played through. And this is Adriano.
Da me zajebavaš, bro.
He's had a shot. And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going to
Veruj mi, ja sam se zbunio pred
I ja, ne znam što se desilo.
Čekaj ovaj.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Milan
10.
have their second corner now.
Numero 25. Messi. Numero 11. Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14.
Up he
Il numero
goes!
22. Forlan.
No, not the best of headers.
Ibrahimovic. Il
Yok.
numero 17.
Ne bi rekao.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's
Nije
going to
elemenka,
happen
flaša,
now.
brat.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Makaleli cannot be beaten that easily. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, super ball. Can he finish? And it's in.
Ja, to. Pa, ti znaš šta ja volim, brat.
I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Valverde goes looking wide. Ronaldinho spread neatly.
Ajde te usta.
Ibrahimovic is firing after that one.
Jesi još kraj? Ajde te
90
usta.
minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Attenzione, un cambio.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Paris Saint-Germain displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Makaleli. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Teško, to je Carlos.
Ma ne, on živ i zdrav.
Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. That has been cut short. Maldini. And it's Kaka. Now it's Insigne. He is through here. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Paris Saint-Germain presents with the best.
Neće ga.
Ajme, brate, ubi
Majok.
ga.
Majok.
Šta Majok, pa pogledaj.
Majok. Neću ne igraš. To je to.
He'll know exactly where he wants to put it.
Ovo normalno, brat.
Kako nije, pa faul bi bio čisto.
Ma daj mi beš.
Not a twitch, not
Dobro,
a
okej.
blink.
good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Pa nego šta je bilo, brate?
Dobro.
Ja ga potkačio, bre. I to u sred driblinga.
Ok.
Out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Pa šta nije bio faul?
And it's Valverde. That's a little off target. Nicely shaped ball. Fernando Torres. Ball played for Conte.
Ako ti misliš da nije bio penal, ja ću da dam sam sebi autogol. Aj.
Fernando Torres. Makaleli.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nije njemu jebote.
That's a foul.
A, on nije faul. I on je crveni. Žuti, da.
Nije crveni. Što crveni?
Ne, okej.
We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Kaká did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Conte. Valverde. Now it's Torres. Played out to the right. A probing pass. He's cut it out. Rijkaard. Now it's Forlan. Played towards the other side. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Woohoo!
And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself.
Shot, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just... Oh, he's been caught napping. Makaleli. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Shot, decent chance! He scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can add champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
Čuješ? Da li gore? 3-1. Igramo još?
3-1? Kako ti hoćeš, bre?
Hoću. Hoću da te stignem. Ali se čekaj da počne cigar.
Da mi stigneš?
Da.
Boga mi. Nikola, kada je čist penala bio?
Mani me, molim te.
Pa šta te manem, kad bio penal, kako te manem.
Jeste, mnogi sam ti pomio.
Pa, brate, penal u kazneni prostor, čekaj šta? U dribling, sred driblinga.
Ne zabavim. Dobro, ne veze, 3-1. Ima to derem sve.
Tako bilo i malo pre.
Pa će vidjeti.
Ajde. Imaš foru dok Nikola ne dođe, pa ću da dam njemu da te podučava.
Može, pa i njega će derati. Šta je to, 3-1? To je samo iz 2 utakmice, brate, te pobedim i 3-3, brate.
Pa sam to.
To je samo.
Dob čas. Šta?
Nego nervira me ovakve, znaš, penali, ovakve gluposti, brate.
Pa nisu gluposti, brate, penal je bio
A
čist.
glupost, brate, da je
Pa vidi, nije glupost, nego si bio 1-1
Ma
i onda je
kako?
bio penal i onda sam ja imao šansu da povedem. To tebe jebava, nije drugo.
Ma daj. Svi rade po penalu. Mislim, dobro, to se dešava u fudbalu, brate.
Pa dešava se, tako i Nikola,
Aj,
znaš.
dobro, jeste.
I on tako, kad svira faul pred kazneni prostor u 89. minut, on kaže da mu krivi.
Ne kažem, nego iznerviram se u trenutku, znaš, dobro. To je fudbal, brate, jeste. Ok, penal, jebi ga šta je sad. Nego se ja nerviram u trenutku, znaš.
I onda tebi padne koncentracija i ne možeš da igraš što si igrao.
Ne, mogu da igram, mogu, nego se iznerviram u trenutku, brate.
Ali hoćeš da ubacim, bre, ovog ugličovanog Mbapea. S njega da igram.
Ma radiš, hoćeš, gotov si.
A gotov sam, dobro. Dakle, da ubacimo ugličovani neki. Ajde. Pa jednu sam ponovno za tebe, ali sam zaboravio da ne piješ sok. Ma ja mislim na tebe, ženo. Dan, noć mislim.
Dok mi nisu zabranili šećer, nisi mi.
Ajde, pa šta da radim sad? Mislim ja uvek. Ceo dan i noć mislim. Noć pogotovo. Da. Ma mnogo si luda. Ugasi mi svetlo, lebati. Ajde, ćao. A šta bre, čekamo Mišo?
Evo me, da pušim cigaru.
A pušiš?
Ajde, može. A pušim napolje, brate.
Što je egzibicije jake, event. Čekaj, sipam sokče.
To je 3-1, a?
Piši tamo Recki na zid.
Sad će pišeš ti Recki u svesku.
Što prozivanje jebem. Jako prozivanje, nema šta.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A
Ja
clear
danas
night.
u lov nisam imao sreću, ali u futbol izgleda imam.
But the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the
Jesi
game.
spreman?
It's
Jes, ja.
Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter.
Opet
I'm more
Ibrahimović
than ready to
izgleda
get
kako
going here.
trčkara jebem.
Pa sad će
Leprša po terenu.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready. And the shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Del Piero. Evo ga Zema. Gde si bre Zemo?
Nicely weighted ball. Played right into his
Piješ, a
path.
Miš, ko vodi?
Found some chance.
Pa Lečka.
Bre, čekaj bre. Šta je bre, sam malo shvatio bre, ček, ima garanciju prodavnici ili tog Dunđe majstora, brate?
Ne, dakle znam.
And a trade move.
Mišo, kraju si dobro, brate, si se oporavio bre?
Da.
Milan are
Šta sam sad uradio, maj?
Au, brate, moj, ti si legenda, majke. Sad, kad ti
Vidio
čas,
se.
na što misliš tačno?
A majme drka, bre.
Ko?
Pa on.
A ko je on? Ne znam, nekoga misliš
Nakić je demte.
A to misliš sa servisima?
Da. A čekaj sad malo, vodi 2-0 Dalibor. Izvini.
Ajde, dobro.
It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
A pusti mu u stream ovaj bre.
Kaže imam, pa pustiš sam mu. Ima na YouTube.
Ima
Na YouTube?
Ima. Postoji ima čovjek bre u veliko tamo nekako šta.
Ma kakva garancija, manje me bre.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Valverde, out to the left it goes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great defending, strong and determined.
Ma, majme.
Will not want to lose out
Budala.
here, not against this opponent. And he's running decent chance!
Što? Promaši Čikadeki.
The assured keeper there.
Really look
A,
sharp
evo,
there,
pisao
didn't
si
he?
mi ti
That's
sad
very
privatno.
well played.
Da.
All he needs to do is to place this
Dalibor.
between the
Ah.
goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Del
Sam bre,
Piero goes
mora da
short.
zovem.
Now it's Del Piero. And he shoots!
Bum!
Wonderful from
Ja, majme sve gluposti, brate.
It is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here.
Da bre,
And they have
dečko
extended
bre,
their lead
dečko
in the
potencijala bre.
blink of an eye. What a del... And the finish!
Šta je ovo, brate?
4-0.
Ja, šta je ovo?
Incredible spell.
Zezanje neko.
Kao nešto ko Bajagi.
Ma ne igraju moj, daš?
And
Kao da ne držim palicu, brate. Znaš?
Ako ne igraju, bre. Viš da su bombice. Tempirane jebe.
Kao da ne držim palicu, znaš?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Ja, ne mogu da... Bože.
Jaki čitovi sam uključio.
Ma ne.
Tači da Kinović da poradi, vidiš što. Tamo u 90. minutu.
Kao da prvi put igra futbol, ja.
Pa tako nešto.
Pa da.
A nije, nego si mu uplašio da će me stigne što sam morao svoj zbilji malo.
Znači te stignem sigurno, brate, ali...
S biciklu bit će, a?
Ne, brate.
Neću s biciklu.
Ne plaši mene, brate.
Op. Ode Messi, vidi ova spoljna neka. A malo se igramo.
Vidi, moji više kao da ne igraju, brate.
Ma mnogo ludi. Ovo sam ih pustio malo da se zaraduju.
Ma da.
Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking for the run. No question, that's a foul.
A, šta radiš to, bre? Red, bre. Tako je, Messi, doviđenja, prijatno. Mem to usta. Ne Fede.
Nije neki igrač, pravo.
Nego Messi.
Nije neki igrač. A da uzmem ja, bre, Mišo, brate, da dobijem još jedan crveni offside.
Offside, jebote.
A da dobijem još jedan crveni da budemo ravnopravni.
Ne moraš. Uopšte ne moraš, nego... Nešto se dešava, ne znam.
Ma događa se, mislim.
Ma jok. Džave. I 3 crvena da ima guba. Pa ne vidim da ne igraju. Nema šanse, brate. Ne mogu se povežiti, znaš.
Ma ne bre, ovaj bre, Del Piero nešto raspoloženo u pičku matru.
Raspoložen, brate, ali... Ja ne mogu se povežiti, gledam, nema šanse, pa bravo.
That was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Ajde, Kakić.
Del Piero with the short one. He slings it in. Good read, needed to be. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now.
Mišo?
Molim.
Jesi završio utakmicu?
Molim?
Jesi završio meč taj? Pa
ne
rekao da vam ne pričam. Da vam ne pričam, neko ste završili meč.
Ne da pričam s tobom.
Možda pričaš, brate, 6-0.
On ima crveni i 6-0, brate.
Ko ima crveni, ti?
On,
bre, ja.
Jebote, igrača više imaš, Mišo.
Da, ma nema šanse, kao da ne igra futbol, brate. Kada prvi put igra futbol, to, brate.
Ali si uključio Smart Assist?
Ne, bre, nebitno, ali neće da igraju, brate.
Pa kako, bre, nebitno, bitno je. Hvala ti, bre, koncentracija u utakmici.
Nije.
Ma
baš
ja,
nisi igrao.
nije, matre.
Ali neće, nema šanse, bre. Kao da ne igram, znaš, neće ništa, ne mogu da radim ništa, bre.
A pala ti koncentracija.
Nije, bre,
Si za Radovo i ja kad sam dao gol.
Nije, nije ovo, bre.
Da vidimo ovo što su radili.
Generalno neće da igraju, bre.
Da, nije u trojka, će biti baš dobra igra. 64 funta, 65 funta košta.
Koja?
Nio.
Ma to ne volim.
Ne voliš teške igre, Miša?
Ne, nego ne volim nijok, nikad nisam igrao, bre.
Ali ovaj će biti baš onako muški.
Da.
Kad ovo izlazi, brate?
tipa maja nekog, ja mislim.
Ne bre, sad bre izlazi, evo ti.
A sad?
Da, 6. februara.
Ja razbijem čekam, brate.
Sljedeći petak.
Ja razbijem čekam, brate. Pa što li igramo da li bro, majke? Pa što igramo ovo, majke?
Pa šta treba da predam sad?
Ne, ja da predam.
Ne znam šta
raditi. Znaš šta je fora? Što ću da te pobedim ovo.
Ne, svaka čas.
Kako misliš, Mišo, će da ga pobediš ako bi 6-0?
Pa šta? Pa šta? Idemo do kraja.
Mišo, brate, nemoj da me ono. Mišo, djavaš. Krade moj.
Ma nema šanse, 7-0. Ajde igramo 2-2, brate.
Koji bre 2-2?
Pa ja i ti protivni debili.
Ma nema pojma bre, ne mogu, ja ne volim da igram 2-2, ajde. Kad ono bude... Kad nas ima dosta, onda...
Pa on, to je... Ja ne znam, brate, da. Ne mogu da se povežem, brate. Gledamo, majke.
Da, sad će dođe Nikola, bre, čeče.
Pa ne, ma okej što dođe Nikola, nego...
Nego ništa teo da me stigne u pobede, ali nešto ga neće.
Ma nema šanse, gledao. Ma nema šanse.
Jebi ga, osjetite se da li možeš se ubacio u grupu.
Da li futbol igram, brate, uopšte?
Ma izgubio volju, bre, dao sam u drugi minut go, izgubio volju. Sad ga neće imati.
Pa moguće.
Ali moguće, nego jeste.
Evo ti gore. Bravo.
Ja bre, znam još, ja vidim.
Pa ne igram više, zato.
Pa čekaj, ja što ne predaš, nego igramo i dalje.
Pa pijem pivo, bre, uvijek.
Piš pivo.
Bravo. Ajde zebi utakmicu, ajde.
Odbrani bre ovaj tvoj bre.
Zebi utakmicu, ajde, ukidam.
Pa šta da zajebem bre, ja vodim bre, ja.
A vodiš pobedio si, idemo dalje.
Pa ajde, predavaj pa da idemo na ovo.
A ne da mi. Ovo je glupost, brate. Žvešća.
Pa da, bit će bolje Mišo, kralje moj.
Koliko je, 4-1?
4-1.
5-2.
4-1 u pobedama.
Da, bre. Ma
kako ste vi odigrali toliko?
Pa mi igramo naše kad.
Mnogo smo ludi, bre, brate. Mnogo.
Pravim ja, ajde.
A misliš da je to? Ajde.
Ne, bre, ne mislim da je to, nego pravim gdje mi tu došlo.
Ajde, ako će ti bude bolje, onda ajde.
A jebe ti.
Ajde, upadi.
Evo.
Koliko je 4-1? Da. Nije to strašno.
Nije.
I nije.
To sam 3 utakmice razlika. Ja čika deki kak je. Ovo lutkica. Mnogo lud, svoji blitzkuleri, ovaj propas.
Ma je toš.
Da koliko radi Nikola, do 11, a?
A evo šta će reći?
On čovjek upali Sony, brate, igra na poslu, šta? Igra onaj remote play, šta radi? Išao, ali ovaj Doom je dobar, brate. Baš ono.
Mnogo luda.
Teo sam da vidim, a...
A znaš kakva igrica? Luda, brate, baš luda.
Ja mislim da je tebe,
si
Mišo,
spreman
da
na
tebe je bao
4-4.
SŽ.
Jel da, bare?
Hm?
Si spreman na 4-4.
Ja, uvijek, bre. Uvijek.
Ajmo.
A, evo.
I da li bolje ne radiš sutra?
Radim. Radim, nego bio sam u lovu jutros, ustao sam u 5, pa sam došao kući, pa sam odspavao 1-2 sata i sad morao sam se refreshom.
Sad ne možem da spavaš, što kažem.
Jer nisam teo umoran da i cepa mišu, bilo bi mnogo bez veze ovako odmoran.
Ajde.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights.